Know what it is, man? It's God's City Podcast, man. It's your boy K.O. So Frosty.
Flight School Pre.
Yeah, man. We got your boy
Kingface in the building.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me, man.
What's up, man? I'm here.
Look like how you been, bro?
Shit, working, man.
I see that, man. So tell me, man, yo, before we even get started, man, let's see if we could take it back. Tell me exactly who Kingface is prior to who Kingface is today, man. Let's take take a stroll down history, man.
Well, you know, we grew up together, so we're from the same hood. So you know, so for the people that don't know, you know, I was born in Dade County, Miami. I was there for like 3 months. My mother was kind of like in the street life, so then my father took me. Okay. And then, you know, we moved to Brooklyn when I was like 3 months old. And I lived there until I was like 18, then I moved to Queens. Mm-hmm. And, you know, of course, you know, I was part of the gang life. I was blood. I was the only blood in the hood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all gave me a lot of respect, though, man. Y'all made me good in the hood, man. You know what I'm saying?
You good. You know, but, that's love. It's family, John.
Nah, most definitely. So, you know, I was always engulfed into that troublemaking BS, you know what I mean? Getting, you know, gun charges and, you know, scamming charges and, you know, pimping. Mm-hmm. You know, I was part of that the underworld. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Heavy. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, where we at now, mainly because I was tired of being a part of the problem. Okay. And I was tired of seeing the people in my community complaining all the time. All right. You know what I'm saying? About, you know, the community or what they think the government is doing for them. Mm-hmm. And, you know, so I try to educate them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got to this point from trying to educate them.
Okay. So what got you exactly on this journey like today? Like besides that, exactly what like really inspired you to get like to make sure you want the people to hear you? Like what movement inspired you? Type
I mean, I kind of been on this path for a long time. Like I've always been about unity, period. Because I've always connected Bloods and Crips together. Yeah, yeah. Like even when it wasn't cool before the whole woo and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like yeah. I've always had I even had a song that I made called Red and Blue. It was the remix to Black and Yellow, to Wiz Khalifa joint. Okay, it was Red and Blue. It was about unity. So, you know, that was always something that I always wanted to see, man. I think that's overall everybody's, you know, goal in life is to have peace. It's not just about having money because you want money because of a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? You want safety for your peace of mind. So it's always everything is about peace. So that's what I wanted it to be about. So I was always kind of in that process. But as you know, when Donald Trump decided to run for presidency, you know, I was all for him.
That's what I was just about to ask you. Like, what point you started to realize that you're gonna speak for the other side and not just?
Well, I was never a Democrat, even though I voted Democrat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never really a Democrat.
I think that just and that was just. It was told to that we had to be Democrats.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, that's what, you know, when I first voted, you know what I'm saying, like, that's what I was told, that we all vote for Democrats, you know what I'm saying? And everybody in my community, you know, voted Democrats. So when Obama decided to run for office, I was like, oh, shit, finally, we got
I think
we got a black president, and we could stop complaining and saying we can't do things, because anytime I would speak to people, I'd be like, yo, you can do whatever you want. They'd be like, nah, man, we can't be president. So that was a moment for me to prove people wrong. So that's why I voted for him on that standpoint. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now what would you say to the people, like, because your ideology is exactly what now? Like, exactly, like...
I mean, you can do whatever you want, man. Look at me.
Because coming from a black man, you get a lot of slack for being part of the MAGA movement. Like, break down the MAGA movement, man. I see you put down the hat. Now say you wearing the hat to break down the MAGA movement, man.
I mean, you know, make America great again, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we got a president that's doing the most for our community, man. Like, we got, you know, the lowest black unemployment, lowest Latino unemployment. You know what I'm saying? We got $100 billion in companies for investing in our community, which gives us capital for us to be able to open up businesses. Like, if you want to open a business, and you're going to hire people in the community and make sure, you know, these are the things that we need in order for us to advance. You know what I mean? Because we about a government. This president is not about handouts. He's about giving you opportunity, which is two different things. You know what I mean? A handout is welfare, Section 8, food stamps. These are handouts. You know what I'm saying? He wants to give you opportunity. Meaning, look, if you got a good idea, you got a good business plan, we're going to make sure you get that loan. I think that's important, especially in our community, because all the problems we have is...
I think we overlook past that.
Yeah, because people get emotional because they hear the whole racist talk, you know, and which... There's no proof anywhere.
That's what I was just saying. I think people go more of emotion than facts.
Because
Trump.
That's what we was taught as black people. We've been majority of us were raised by our mother.
Yeah.
70% of us are raised by our mothers. You know what I mean? So even in our community, we're gonna have a lot of emotional people because you're raised by a woman. Women are emotional creatures. You know what I mean? So that's why you have a lot of people that's out here guys out here in our age group growing up that make stupid decisions based off emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like real men, we don't react off our emotions. We think logically. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a whole bunch of men being raised by women, naturally they're gonna be emotional. So they're not gonna react and think the same way you would probably think if you had your dad.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we have this high rate of crime and all that BS. You know what I'm saying? So since we already controlled by our emotions, that's what we react off of. You know what I'm saying? And plus, to me, I just think it makes bum niggas have an excuse.
Exactly.
That's what I believe.
I think niggas love excuses. It's bum niggas.
Yeah. But check this out, though. A lot of people would be like, yo, that movement right there is basically, like, has a lot of racism in it. Like,
I mean, I would have to ask them, like, where's the proof?
No, I'm talking about as far as the people do you agree, like, some of the people that do follow the movement, Donald Trump's movement, are kind of racist?
Like, I actually...
But there could be people watching this platform that's gay. Does that make you gay?
No. All right, I see where you come from.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't, even if somebody's a racist, let's say, why wouldn't they want a better economy, more jobs, and safety?
All right, so to you...
Think about it. Even as a racist, why wouldn't you want those main things that every human being wants? It's not just a racist or a black. You want money, you want opportunity, you want safety. So how, of course, maybe a racist person that may not like black people would support that too. What's the difference?
But how about they say, like, if he's supporting that, he's only supporting that for his kind type shit.
For his who?
Like, for his people, like.
What people? Who's people?
Like,
what's his people?
Like, if his guy's a racist, if he's white, he's gonna be like.
I mean, why does it matter though? Even if it does benefit white people, if it benefits us as well, what's the big deal?
So you don't think there's a difference between the? All right, how about this one? You don't think there's a difference between the opportunities given to the white people and the black people?
Not at all. That's the illusion. That was the greatest trick the government ever pulled, was make you think you were still a slave. That was the trick. Just like the devil, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was that he didn't exist.
I did see you in an interview. I think it was an interview or a debate with my son on one of them.
Me and my son.
A black man was the one that made slavery legal and shit.
Well, yeah, a black man was actually he was the first black slave owner.
Yeah.
He was one of the first legal slave owners. Was a black man. You know what I'm saying? He enslaved. First of all, we had over 4,000 slave owners, black slave owners.
They got a book about that too.
So a lot of times people don't know that history. They always want to talk about the white man. I'm like, well, originally, white man wouldn't have a slave if it wasn't for the African tribes.
The blueprint
that because remember, black people had slaves 2,000 years before white people even knew what a fucking slave was. You understand what I'm saying? So we was enslaving each other because what we would do in Africa, what would happen was, one tribe would take over one tribe and will kidnap the people, make them slaves and sell them. So it became a big slave trade. You know what I'm saying? First they sold them to the Arabs and the Arabs whites, and then they came. So it was no kidnapping. So when people say it was kidnapping the white man was kidnapping people, that is a lie. You know what I'm saying? We sold our people. You understand what I'm saying? So we brought them to West Africa, which was the closest to the ocean, where they would and grabbed them up and brought them here. They were selling them. Even after we stopped slavery, the Africans were still trying to sell slaves to us. Because they was like, this is our business. This is how we get money. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all fucking up our bread. Like, what do you mean you don't want slaves no more? You understand what I'm saying? Like, Africa still got slaves now. It's real. It's like still going on right now.
I think you had a lot of valid points in that debate.
I think everything I said was valid.
But it was just too much people screaming that you couldn't hardly get your point across.
No, I got my point across.
You
it's
did,
just
though.
that people just not listening.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people are focused with all the distractions. We gotta learn to focus on the message. Fuck the distractions. Fuck the bad bitch with the fat ass over there. Fuck all the talking over there. Because the only people you should be focused on is me and my son. So whatever going on outside really means nothing. Because I could separate sound.
Yeah.
I think anybody could do it.
I'm just talking about, there's a lot of people that was trying to join the message. I mean, the debate, and they were just yelling. You understand me?
Yeah, because they was trying to get their point across. And they felt like...
There wasn't too much facts in their points, though.
I mean, because like I said earlier, people deal with their emotions and their feelings. You know what I mean? Instead of actually dealing with facts. Like I said, it's funny to me that people that are actually successful people are talking like they're not successful.
Exactly, because it's like, when I watch the debates with these people, right? And it's like, I listen to you, and then I could go and start Googling shit and start learning. When I listen to the people that's debating against him, it's not too much of that. It's just emotions, how you feel. So it's like nothing
what you
for
feel
me
doesn't
to
mean a goddamn
exactly.
thing. And that's why people lose debates with me, because they focus more on their emotions. That's why it's so easy. Mind you, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Like I say this all the time, but I'm gonna say it on your platform. Like, I don't know that much about politics, bro. You can't tell me about no senators' names. You tell me I don't know who the hell you talking about. There's certain things that one of these people could tell me, and I'll be stuck. But I make sure I don't talk about things I don't know.
Exactly.
I focus on what I do know. You understand? So I focus on the things that I know directly affect us as a people. I focus on those laws or whatever. You know what I mean? I focus on that. You know what I mean? I don't really know. It's just really common sense. And once you're dealing with common sense, most people don't know how to deal with common sense because they don't even have it, and it's not even that common.
It's like sometimes
I agree with that.
Because even with the Queen's Flip interview you did, and they had like the camera guy in the background who's trying to dispute you, and then it's like you're disputing somebody, but you don't have facts.
But they'll never show facts because they know that they don't know what they're talking about. See, like you don't notice, I always be like, look.
Yeah.
I always tell them, look. I say, yo, look. You know why? Because I'm confident, because I know it's there. Because I looked myself. So I know it's there. It's not even like I'm guessing.
Just talking out your
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm telling you is there. So while you go acting like you know better and try to look for a way to rebuttal me, because that's how people end up learning when they fuck with me and end up switching. Because that's how a lot of people turned and became Republicans. Because they went to go look to try to prove me wrong. And in the process of trying to prove me wrong, they proved me right.
Black people started repping the Democrat Party as I think around John F. Kennedy, around him.
I mean, it was before that, you know what I'm saying? Because I think it was, I don't know if it was Eisenhower or one of them. They said that they'll have black people voting for Democrats for the next 200 years. And it's not a lie. The black people vote damn near 98% Democrat. So
the only thing I agree with you in most parts, but I don't think, like, the thing I kind of disagree with is like the fact that I don't think black and white people have the same opportunities in America. You know
that's a lie. Tell me one thing we can't do that white people do.
I mean, I feel like, because, let's say like this, like, let's say real
estate.
You ain't
answer the question.
I'm going to tell you right now, real estate.
Real estate?
Let's say real estate.
Wrong again.
No, I'm going to tell you
this
right now.
This nigga's getting rich right now in Atlanta off of real estate.
But there's places that you wouldn't be able to go, or properties you wouldn't be able to buy.
That's not true.
How?
That's not true.
It's been proven.
It's not been
certain
proven.
neighborhoods that just
First of all, that's illegal.
Never had black
First of all,
families.
that's against the law. It's called redlining.
All right.
That's against the law.
So
they can't do that.
But they do that.
Even if they do, it's a risk. They could lose their license. They could lose too much. So they're not even playing that game anymore.
But look at this.
Yes, that happened before in the 1990s and early 80s. No, it does not. It can't happen now.
How?
And if you feel that it happens, you can sue those people, and you end up owning that block.
No, but you gotta understand it happens though. Because what I'm saying,
it doesn't happen,
if
bro.
If it didn't happen, they wouldn't be like.
Bro, they turn away white people too. So what about those white people they turn away that come
from where though?
So just because you white, you just walk up and just get something. Like, you know, niggas really believe that if you're white, you could just walk to a bank and get a loan. Like, niggas really believe this shit. Like, literally, niggas really believe that if they walk outside,
racism though.
Niggas really believe. Listen, nah, bro.
You don't believe in that?
Yo, bro, like I said, regardless, racism, what's racism? Somebody not liking you?
No, there are things that are...
No, I'm just saying, no. But if you go by definition, racism is basically somebody not liking you for a particular reason.
It's a system set up for black people to fail.
That's a lie. Because when you think like that, why would you even try to fuck with the system? You're gonna naturally go against it and commit crimes.
And that's what happens.
Wrong.
No, that's exactly
bro,
what's
these
happening.
are lies that they tell you.
I was just telling them before we got here. I said, yo, bro, a lot of people would be like, yo, man, fuck the system. I don't want to work for the white man. Fuck these niggas. Fuck that nigga. Right. So when they do that, they be like, fuck it. What else am I gonna do? Hustle and do what I gotta do. You don't believe that's what happens?
You just proved my point. That's what I just said. Because you believe that shit, you go about it the other way. Like, niggas really believe if they go outside right now, if police drive by them, they're gonna shoot them just because they black. Like, niggas really believe this shit.
That's wild.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, no, this niggas that you saying is bullshit. But this niggas that, if you even watch my debates with people, this is how they talk.
That's the truth, though. Because I see when you ask the dude, it's like, how many people you know got killed by police and how many people you know that got killed by your own kind and shit. And I think I know more people that got killed by my own kind than people
There's
that
no,
got
even
killed
if
by
you watch
police.
the
I agree
news,
with that because,
even if you watch the news, you see that.
But that's the neighborhood and being killed by police is do different things, right? But all right, let's say like this: it was proven that our neighborhoods were more targeted for like marijuana busts than every other neighborhood. That was a systematic thing that they were doing.
Okay, all right.
They even caught sergeants in the precinct.
Okay,
like,
cool. I ain't gonna lie. I miss stop and frisk. I think that shit should still be applied.
Okay.
Right now. But let's keep it.
Why you say that though?
I mean, because it keeps the neighborhood safe.
But
listen to what I'm saying.
Crime has been going down since stop and frisk.
Wrong.
It's not up.
Wrong. Actually, murders have gone up 22%. Shootings have gone up 70%. So that is a lie. So therefore, when people,
maybe I gotta check that.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Even in the subway, crime has went up. De Blasio just added 500 more cops. If crime is not that much, you're not gonna bring more cops. The only reason why our community has so much cops is because we're committing so much crimes. So if we stop committing crimes, then guess what happens? There's no reason for the cops to be there. Exactly. And if there's no reason for the cops to be there, they're not going to be there. But when you go to Long Island, the niggas got one cop in the patrol. Yeah, the whole area. Listen, why? Because there's no crime. And even if niggas is doing their drugs or whatever the fuck they doing it in their crib. They're not outside in the corner with it.
All right, but that's not the inner city. The inner city's always gonna be different.
Yo, bro, but if it's in the inner city, it'll be more logical. There'll be more crime in the inner city, right? Yeah. Because it's a more medley of different type of people. It's faster.
You don't think crime is by the gap of wealth?
Say it again.
The wealth gap.
What wealth gap?
That causes crime also.
What wealth gap?
The wealth gap between us and.
Why does that matter? That's like hating on a nigga that got more money than you.
No, you're not hating.
That is hating. What they have to do what we could get.
They even told you like this. I'm gonna break it down like this.
What is it that they have anything to do with what we could get?
Ain't got nothing.
Nothing, bro. I don't give a fuck if a nigga got $1 billion. Does that mean I can't get $1 billion?
It's a lot of.
I can get $1 billion.
No, but
listen. Some people are set up to get $1 billion.
Wrong.
Come on.
Just like niggas would say, so then I should be set up for doing what I'm doing. Why am I famous for this? Because it's uncommon. You're not used to seeing a tatted up nigga with tats on his hand, curses, smokes weed, talk shit, violates bitches, doesn't give a fuck, and is in the White House. They said I wasn't supposed to do that either, right?
Yeah, fact.
So why am I there? So if this shit was really true, then how the fuck do I exist? I ain't get paid. Nobody gave me no money. Nobody supporting me. I ain't getting no bread, nigga. I'm broke, nigga. I ain't rich.
It exists because it could happen for anybody.
Yo, bro, but that's my point. Because niggas think they can't, so they never attempt it.
But you're not understanding majority rules. So even if everybody attempts it, doesn't mean everybody.
But bro, what does somebody's money have to do with you getting your money?
You know what I'm saying?
No, just answer the question.
I'm just explaining to you. If we
it's not to explain. It's an answer. It's just an answer. It's not to explain.
If a community has no money, of course they're more liable.
Whose fault is that? Niggas got money to get Jordans.
We're coming from
niggas got money to get an iPhone. No, nigga, we ain't not in slavery. We haven't been in slavery over 200 years. So I don't want to hear that. Because in 1920, when we really had fucking laws against us, we was able to create Black Wall Street. We was able to own our
happened to Black Wall Street?
We was more likely to get paid.
What happened to Black Wall Street?
It doesn't matter what happened to it.
That's what I'm saying.
But what does that have to do with it actually happening? So you could say what happened to it. Okay, yeah, they burned it down. But why y'all niggas ain't building it back up again?
Well, how we didn't try to build it back up.
So why? Because y'all niggas is pussy.
Philadelphia?
Niggas is pussy. That's what
they bombed them dudes in Philadelphia as well. You're forgetting about that.
But bro, that means you niggas is pussy.
It's warfare.
You niggas is cowards.
You don't think it's warfare?
Nigga, you Haitian. You can never tell me that shit because
you don't think it's warfare?
1804, nigga. When niggas said we couldn't do it, nigga, we beat these motherfuckers' ass and took our freedom.
I feel what you're
saying.
saying.
I don't want to hear that.
But
so this, nigga, let's go back to being the Haitian gangster slaves, nigga. But let's stop being these little pussy fucking field niggas that think they're stuck. Because these niggas is pussy, my nigga. Them niggas is pussy. If you're not willing to get up and fight for what the fuck you want in your life, nigga, you're a coward, nigga. I don't give a fuck what gun you bust. I don't give a fuck about what nigga you beat up, who you stabbed, who you shake, who you cut.
I agree with you,
nothing.
Right? But now
so let's start being gangsters again.
Okay.
About getting ours.
And getting ours.
Facts.
What the fuck we complaining about? Who's stopping us?
Nobody.
The fuck we complaining about? Y'all niggas got no problem swiping and getting millions of dollars, but investing nothing. So you over here swiping, stunting for bum broke hoes that ain't got shit. That had to get her body done just for you to pay attention to her ass. And then you ain't getting shit out of them hoes. Them bitches won't hold you down when you get locked up. Your own homies ain't gonna hold you down the streets. Ain't fucking loyal to nobody. But you niggas ready to risk it all. You ready to risk it all?
No, that's
the
a fact.
difference
That's
between
a fact.
the
That's
people
a
they
fact.
complain
I
about,
agree with
because
that.
the white people scam and they get the money and they do something with it.
Bro,
Black
listen,
people
man.
scam.
There's
they
always
take money
the
and
right
throw it
way.
away.
There's even the right way to do the wrong thing. See, a lot of niggas on this country is built off of foul shit.
Yeah.
But guess what? They invested their money to get out of that shit. That's what any motherfucker that's a hustler should be focused on doing.
Washing
but
the
you know
shit.
what niggas do? Niggas get accustomed. They start living that lifestyle. They love it. They get stuck. So you're stuck to the lifestyle. Now you're a slave to that money because now you got to maintain that lifestyle. So once you start buying nice cars, now your car note is higher. You want to buy jewelry. You want to go to the club. You want to fuck with the bitches. You want to do all. You want to keep staying fly. So you want to get all the foreigns, right? So you keep up with that lifestyle instead of saying, yo, because I always tell niggas this, bro. Pick a number. And once you pick that number, you stick to that number. And once you reach that number, you quit. So if you're saying, I need to make $150,000 so I can open up this laundromat, I promise you the universe is going to let you make that $150,000. Believe it. But once you get that $150K, nigga,
And you keep going.
you better stop. So now you better keep your word, because remember, everything in the world is keeping your word, even when you're dealing with bitches. That's how you get what you want, by keeping your word. So you got to keep your word even with the universe. You know what I'm saying? Keep your motherfucking word, nigga. If you say, yo, this is my limit, I want to make $1 million. And you got to say, okay, I want to make $1 million. The universe will make you make $1 million. Even if it's the wrong thing that you're doing, you could be selling dope. It's going to get you that $1 million. But once you get that $1 million, you better stop. And you better do exactly what you're supposed to. Flip, wash your money, start a business, and gracefully bow out. That's how it's supposed to go. My nigga, this government, we all know, prohibition, all that, nigga, cocaine, Reagan era. Y'all niggas know. Niggas did what they had to do to get to that bag. But look, that shit built the country. It built fucking Miami. Miami was fucking nothing. Then when that whole nigga banks, sky rises, all shit's building up. Because, like I said, so it's not that, I'm not saying to do the wrong thing. But if you are going to do the wrong thing, be educated in how you're doing the wrong thing.
Have an
end goal.
Yeah.
It can't just be, yo, I'm just hustling.
Just a hustle.
I don't think that's what
hustle,
it is.
they don't even have to. Niggas got their mama, they got their dad, they got a whole family. They just want to be cool.
Yeah. I can understand where you're coming from with that. But that's not the majority of the hood, because the hood, it's like there's certain communities that's just fucked up. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
If they fucked up, that's their problem.
But
how is that their problem? That's part of the community.
Yo, my nigga,
It's people
see,
that made it out,
when you
though.
fucked up, you shouldn't have that much pride. Niggas act like they can't go to the car wash and wash a fucking car and make $75 a day. But because it's not the cool thing, because they don't want to be clowned, they say, you know what, I'd rather sell drugs and make $50 a day, but at least I look cooler. That's what niggas is worried about. Niggas want to be gangsters and shooters because they think it's cool. Not because they have to. Nigga, you don't gotta shoot nobody. Nigga, you don't gotta get shot at. What are niggas doing to get shot at? Niggas don't be doing nothing. If you mind your fucking business, stay out the way, you never have to worry about that. I'm 37 years old. Nigga, I'm here. I ain't been shot. None of that been shot at. But I'm just saying, my whole point is you don't have to be involved with that. That's a choice. And niggas need to start being accountable with the choices that they make. See, if I do something that I know is no good, bro, I accept the consequences. You have to accept it. Whatever comes with it, you gotta be like this. If you out here fucking bitches wrong, you gotta accept whatever comes with it. You get babies, disease, whatever, you gotta accept it. You can't be like, oh my God, you gotta accept it. If you out here selling drugs, nigga, you gotta accept you're gonna get snitched on. You gotta accept you might get killed, or you might get locked the fuck up.
That's a fact, though.
Or the least out of that is go to the hospital. But either way, nigga, you're fucked. So why are we making these dumb decisions and then get complained when niggas get called by police? Oh, these niggas is on me, man. Nigga, if you wasn't committing crimes, it wouldn't have mattered if they fuck with you. That's why I said I ain't had no problem with stopping frisk.
I think that's a
because
built-in.
I ain't had no guns. I just had weed, and I know they ain't gonna fuck with me for weed. So nigga, go ahead and start. Even when weed wasn't even legal like how it is now, in a sense. Nigga, I said weed on me all the time. They used to let me go every time, bro. You know why? Because when they came and let them do their job. Yo, listen, I just got weed.
It's how you deal with them niggas.
See, now you understand, because what is that called? Respect.
Exactly. It's how you deal with
But
them niggas.
what do you say about the cops that come around? They don't have respect, though.
Yo, dog, why does it matter?
You believe that's true?
Yo, even if so, why does it matter? Because y'all niggas respect the shooter in the block. When he come around, y'all niggas whisper. Y'all niggas be on some cool shit. But that nigga could shoot you and he gonna go to jail for it. But you gonna talk gangster to the motherfucker that could shoot you and literally get a check for it? Nigga, you the dummy. If niggas really believe that police is just shooting them randomly, why would you even fuck with these niggas? If you really believe this shit, why are you saying fuck the police? Why are you middle fingers to them when you see them? Why are you trying to get my attitude? Why are you trying to get loud? Either you want to die or you're stupid, or deep down inside you know that it's really not like that.
You antagonizing them.
Come on, my nigga. You think if I was a cop, my nigga, niggas lucky I ain't a cop. Nigga, I'll be popping niggas in they kneecap left and right the way niggas be talking. I see how niggas talk, but I be around. Y'all know how niggas talk, bro.
That's a fact.
We can front all we want and try to act like we innocent motherfuckers, but you know how niggas be talking to police, my nigga. At the end of the day, they still human beings, my nigga. Them niggas ain't make an oath to fucking let you disrespect them. They took an oath to do their job. But guess what? If I'm in a position of power and I know all you niggas want me dead, nigga, if I see you drinking anything in open container, even if I know you're not even doing, I'm gonna fuck with you just cuz.
Cause you ain't got no respect.
You don't got no respect for me, so why should I treat you accordingly? Why should I let you get a pass?
They already know you don't got no respect.
Come on, my nigga. So automatically, what you think they're gonna do?
Exactly.
It's just common sense, my nigga. Niggas can try to flip it however they want,
But
this is reality, bro.
It's not flipping it because, like I said,
that's the human being error.
But don't y'all feel like they treat certain individuals different than they would treat our community?
Bro, I grew up watching cops, bro. All I seen was white people get fucked up by police.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So when niggas try to paint this image, first of all, more white people get shot by police than blacks. This is a fact. I know niggas gonna say, well, there's more white people, so it doesn't matter if it's more. That doesn't mean more is supposed to happen more just because
there's
there's
more.
more.
That's a way to look at shit too. I never looked at it that way. You say I watch Cops. You mostly see white people on
My
that
nigga,
shit.
you ain't never see no niggas
Back
on there.
then.
Rarely. All they showed you was white boys getting hemmed the fuck up, talk crazy too, lock the fuck up. So when niggas try to pretend, my nigga, it's just that, like I said, of course there's certain things you're not gonna see because you're in the hood with nothing but niggas. So what you think you're gonna see? Nothing but niggas get harassed by police.
Exactly.
It's common sense. But I guarantee if you go to their white hoods, they go through the same shit. Them niggas hate police the same motherfucking way, bro.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yo, first of
Now
all,
you got white trash that hate the police.
Maybe a
My
white
nigga, a lot
trash
of people hate
neighborhood,
police, bro.
But I doubt it's gonna be the same as it is. Let's say in like Bay Ridge, there will be in like Bed-Stuy, Brownsville, bro. And the police
bro.
is not gonna treat the civilians the same way they treat those civilians. Come on now,
Bro, that's not
Like-
true. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. All right.
how?
Hold on.
So I wanna
Why
hear
is
this.
shit doing this? Matter of fact, let me grab one of your phones. I want you to go to this real quick.
What's going
Trying
on?
to look up.
I'm just gonna show y'all.
You got service in here, right?
Let me see what he trying to look up.
Deep. What you trying to look?
me see
Statistics?
I'm gonna show you statistics
Talk to me, man.
because I don't want to. You know, I rather show niggas what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see your phone, cause this shit is not gonna let me do it.
But yeah, man, I want to see these stats because
Nah, I'm gonna
I
show
want
you.
to see what you know. We have to take it politically today,
Nah,
man.
I gotta
have
show
to
y'all.
bring my boy
So when
Kingface,
niggas,
you know what I'm
talk about.
show every side to
When
the
niggas talk about-
to the stories. You know what I'm saying? There's more than two sides to every story. You gotta learn that in life. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see.
I'm getting busy today. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta, cause I need niggas to be educated on what was really going on.
Fact though.
Instead of just hearing
Shout out
it.
to both parties. You know what I'm saying?
Alright,
Third
now
parties,
boom.
whatever.
Now boom, I'm gonna show y'all. This Washington Post, this is CIA FBI database, right? 807 people have been shot and killed by police this year.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go by race. Tell me the numbers right there you see. Tell me the numbers you see right there. How many white people have been shot by police this year and how many black? Show me. Tell the people.
White people 239.
Mm-hmm.
Black people 160.
Mm.
Hispanic 129.
Mm-hmm.
Other 27.
So what does that prove to you? That more white people get shot by police, right? Now let me show you something else. We're gonna go back every year now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to 2018. Right? You got 992 people were shot and killed by police. Let's go by race. 452 were white, 229 were black. That's damn near double. Right? But they're gonna hit you with we only 14% of the population and blah blah blah.
But that's also reality as well.
Yeah, okay, now let's do the math. You wanna go by that? Fine.
Yeah.
There's 50 million black people in America. Right?
Yeah.
7 unarmed got shot this year by police. 7 unarmed. 50 million black people in America. What's the percentage of that?
You see, like around the time.
Well, I mean,
What's the percentage?
the time that it was going crazy, it was a
But
little
what's
more,
the
though.
what's the percentage?
I mean,
Even if you go by that,
top.
let's say all those people got killed by police, 229,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Even if you go by that numbers, what is 229 to 50 million?
How much percentage is that? That's not even .0000000000000000000 1, 2, 3. I'm just saying. So if we're gonna go by that, then it's a rare occurrence. Getting shot by police is like getting struck by lightning 3 times in a row.
No, listen, the media does what it wants to do.
There you go.
I'm not. See, when it comes
the reason
to the
why
media,
I say that, because we got to change the mentality. Because if we change the mentality about that police is just randomly trying to kill us, then we'll just start having a different respect. We'll move differently, right? And then it will cause less of us to get shot by police, because it all stems from respect. So if police come and pull you over, turn all the lights on in your car.
So you feel that it's not.
Listen, if police pull you over, I'm gonna give you a simple thing to do. Police pull you over. Turn all the lights on in your car. Turn your ignition off. Roll the windows down first before you turn the ignition off. Then turn the ignition on. Take the key and put it on top of the hood. And put your hand on the steering wheel. Stay right there. By the time that police come over there, he's going to be so cool. He's going to first might ask you, who, you know anybody in law enforcement? And then you can be like, yeah, I have friends that's cops. What precinct? Just name one. 63rd.
This is his name.
You know what I'm saying? Name one. He's going to understand that you respect him. Because when he comes into the car, first of all, he sees that you're not going nowhere. He can see everything that's going on in the car. And he knows you're not touching nothing because your hand's on the steering wheel. So automatically, he's going to come feeling safe and comfortable. So his energy's different. Because I can show you videos of police getting shot just by walking up to a fucking window for a traffic stop.
People don't understand. Life is about energy.
You know what I'm saying? And it's dangerous, that job. So you can't expect them to move all... They carry guns for a reason and wear vests for a reason, though. Like, they're not wearing it for no fucking reason, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You're not random person walking around with vests on.
If that's the case, it would have been security guards.
But that's my point, my nigga. Their job is very dangerous. While you're running away from bullets, they're running towards them.
And they gotta go home to their family.
So you gotta put that into your mindset, my nigga. Like, niggas not taking a chance because they had friends and partners that made them mistakes, that gave somebody the benefit of the doubt. Do you understand what I'm saying? And because of giving somebody the benefit of the doubt, they ended up dead. So they can't play that game. While you looking at it like, oh man, it's fucked up, but they can't play. They don't got no time to play with you niggas, my nigga. You know how quick a nigga turn around and pop you? It's very quick. Do you know even with a knife, he could be all the way back there by that door. Do you know with a knife, before he get a shot off, I can reach over there and stab him? Did you know that? Did you know that? They done tests about this shit, bro. This is why a lot of niggas just don't know. I can show you the video after we done with this, and maybe I can put it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real shit, bro. We have to change the mentality of certain things, and it will start to change our community, because then we'll start moving accordingly. And then when we start moving accordingly, then the crime is going to go down. And what happens when your neighborhood, the crime goes down? Property value goes up.
I think that's where it starts, with the change of mentality.
It has to be. That's the number one, man. That's my goal, is to change the way niggas think and look at things. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
don't be sheep.
You need an option, bro.
All right, let me ask you one more thing, though. Back to systematic racism. You don't feel like certain races get more time in the prison system than other races? Like, they usually say that black people get more time than white people.
Bro, that's not true,
crime.
bro.
It's been proven a few cases that you see.
Bro,
yourself.
but then there's cases where white people got more time than any black person for the same case, for the same charges, for the same thing. My nigga, you gotta understand, it's not the same judge that's watching every case. See, that's the part that they don't tell you. There's different judges, so different judges move differently according to how they feel. It's not all just the same thing. If you go to a fucking Commonwealth state, my nigga, they make their own rules. And there's nothing you can do about it. Am I right or wrong?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So every judge has their own different thing, their own different criteria. How do you know that them niggas ain't getting a lawyer that fucking know the judge? Because, see, good lawyers know the law. Great lawyers know the judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas don't understand. That's why I tell niggas, nigga, if you ain't got enough money to pay for no lawyer, then don't commit no crimes,
Good
nigga.
lawyers know the law. Great lawyers know
the judge. You know what I'm saying?
People got,
don't let that go over your head. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Come on, my nigga. Like, this is why niggas don't get it. It's like most of us that's committing crimes were broke, so we can't afford no good lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Because there's niggas, you know what one of the easiest cases to beat? Gun charges. But you know why niggas lose gun charges?
Because they ain't got no bread. Bad
lawyers. No bread, no nothing. And most niggas sit up in jail, so they fight their case in the jail, which automatically gives you a less value to the prison system. That's why when you get locked up, why you think niggas be so thirsty to bail out? Not just to stay out of jail, but to fight their case in the streets, because it looks better. It means this guy has family. You might have community ties. He might have a job. Because these things definitely change the decision of what the judge might give you based off of those things. That's why when you get locked in booking, what they ask you, who's your mother, who's your father, where you work.
That's a fact.
This is everything for the judge to know. Am I lying?
They pay attention to all of that shit. Parents, all of that. How
everything,
you come to
bro.
Court, all of that shit.
You got a job if you're going to school. They take all those things into consideration. That ain't going to school. They ain't got no job. This is his third time here. He's been doing. All right, nigga. You go to jail, nigga. You ain't doing nothing else with your fucking life, nigga.
No, I feel you.
Sit in that cell, nigga, and get your mind right. Read a motherfucking book. Educate yourself since you ain't doing shit else.
Because if you can make it, if you can make it to court for a whole year outside, it's a better look to the judge.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
You ain't commit no crimes, you ain't getting no trouble. You know what I mean? Then they could take that into
I
consideration.
went through that with the Fed case too. You
I
understand me?
understand that, but that's not what my point is. I was talking about how uneven certain things are for the community.
But my thing is, why the fuck does that matter? How about we just don't commit crimes, period?
Forget crimes.
Nah,
I'm just
fuck
talking
it,
about
fuck
in reality, like I said, systematic racism.
I think we got so
If
much
it's systematic racism.
And for you to say something is systematic, then you would have to agree that there's a law specifically.
But we got so much
in place.
prototype where it's people that's our color that made it out.
Yeah, that affect
I
black
think
people
we should-
directly.
It is though.
Like, name one.
I mean, like the drug war was basically to fight off black people.
I mean, we can say that because it affected us the most.
Yeah, because that's.
But that doesn't mean it
that's
was.
what they were trying to
Listen,
stop
I'm not
the most.
saying that's
They
not the
coulda-
case.
They could have
but it
stopped
could be
all the
another
big
thing
guys.
too.
But what they did, they just made sure they had enough to pick the bundles, keep the jails full, keep everything full through the picking. We keep these guys going. They selling drugs. They gonna go to jail. They gonna come back. They gonna drop kids. It's like a picking out the hood. Why they not? If they really want to, if they could stop.
Y'all
terrorist,
niggas,
Obama,
y'all niggas
how they
just
can't
dumb
stop
niggas.
certain things though. You
That's
don't
just
feel like
dumb
that?
nigga shit. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, niggas didn't have to sell drugs. Nobody didn't put a gun to your head. I'm just saying it doesn't matter. See, this is my point. See, we keep talking about what ifs and the black person's supposed to get this.
When we're
But
broke,
hear me out. What I'm saying is,
no job. There's 8 kids.
you
in the
you
house.
never
What you
met
want
no
them to do?
drug dealer that's winning right now, bruh. Okay.
No drug dealer got his jersey retired.
All right, dog. So if stop thinking y'all niggas' egos is too big. Y'all really think
I don't think
just because he couldn't do it don't mean I can do it.
No,
I
but
can't do it.
I
But if
think
I
most-
watch 99 people out of 100 get caught the fuck up, nigga, I'm not gonna think I'm gonna do what that one nigga out of that 100 was able to do. I'm gonna go by the odds. That's why when people go gamble, what do they play? Roulette, right?
Yeah.
Because you have a higher chance. It's 50-50, right? Them odds we could kind of play with. But if it's a 99.9% chance and you still attempting to live this lifestyle, nigga, you the dummy. Okay, you like these niggas that go every day and play the fucking lottery and haven't won in 20 fucking years, nigga. Eventually, dickhead, you need to stop playing.
But don't you think these things are placed in our neighborhoods? Because we don't own no parts and no drugs.
Bro, just because something is placed there doesn't mean you have to
But
do
if
it.
it's a breeding
nigga, there's
ground for
Molly in the
something
hood.
to
There's
happen,
crack in
that's
the
what's
hood.
gonna
Are you doing
happen.
crack?
But back then
It's in the hood, so
but
why you
those
not
people
doing
did
it? If
crack
that's
back-
true, why you not doing
but
it?
when they didn't know about crack back in
My
the days
point
when
is
it first
this:
came, they did
there's
it though.
crack in the hood. There's cocaine in the hood.
People
There's
do those
Molly
things.
in the
I
hood.
think everything starts with a
They're-
choice.
Okay, alright.
Thank you.
It starts with a choice.
So
It's
let's
not a
be
choice.
real.
Alright, I'm gonna show
Yes,
you
it
something.
is, man.
How can it be a choice?
Every
It's a
human
breeding
has
ground.
a choice. It's either you make the right choice
Bruh.
or the wrong choice.
Bro, God gave us a
You
choice.
out now.
God let his only son die for us so we can have a choice. Okay? So that means you don't have to be good and you don't have to be bad. You know what I'm saying? He gave you that choice. He said, listen, you can live your life how you want to live. So
It's your
you've had a
choice.
choice since Jesus died. You understand what I'm saying?
If the
so
community
niggas
is
can't tell
poor,
me
they
you
have
ain't had a
nothing
choice.
to do. All they have is drugs, liquor
That's
stores.
not true.
Why? That's why the hood is filled up with nothing but
Bro,
liquor stores.
and like I
We
said, this is
need
why we
that.
have to change the mentality, because at the end of the day, if niggas stop moving a certain way, like I said before, accountability. Nigga, you got a choice. Listen, I'm around niggas that drink all day. Niggas say you want to drink your face? What I said, I don't drink. I made a choice. I could have easily fell in line and be like,
I think that's
you know what? I don't want to look like I'm not cool.
I
Let me
think
get
that's
a
a
couple
handicap. I think that's handicapping ourselves because in the hood, a nigga will celebrate a nigga coming home from jail
Way quicker
before
than
he
a nigga come
coming
college.
from college. That's just facts,
Yeah, but
bro.
that was the
Why?
mentality that was placed in the hood.
Nah, that's
because
not no
all we
mentality.
had.
That's a
Bro,
nigga mentality,
bro,
bro.
Whether you want to
My
call
nigga.
it or not, that's
Bro,
the hood mentality.
Yo, you know what?
we
I
had.
really hate to say this. I
Why
really
you
hate to say
saying
this.
nah? That's
Nah,
reality.
bro.
I
That's
really
not
hate to
reality
say
in the
this.
neighborhood.
Why would you praise a
could
nigga
ask
coming home
why,
from jail
but that's how it was.
instead of a nigga coming home from college?
That's a fact.
You know,
Bro, I hate to
makes
say
no
this,
sense,
bro. I have to say this, and I
That's
hate to
our
say it.
fault because at the end of the day, we got prototypes of niggas that made it out the hood.
But I hate to say
because
this,
the
but
thing
then
is-
guess what, man? We
because
just gonna
what-
have to stop playing rap music, man, because if y'all niggas is dumb enough to can't fucking differentiate what's real and what's not, then I guess we're gonna have to stop
It's like
listening
you just
to rap
said,
music.
right? It's just like you said. It's like if a nigga knows a 99.9% chance, you understand me, I do certain shit, I'm gonna get fucked. And then you see a nigga that's coming home from college, you understand me? And you don't praise that nigga, but you praise the nigga that you see that's gonna get fucked in a few months.
But the image,
because that's what we praise.
The image
We
at
praise the
that time,
criminal.
Y'all missing
Exactly.
the point. The image at that time is that the nigga that's coming home from college is not even getting a job. He's suffering more than the nigga that didn't go to college and that's winning
Yeah,
for
but
the
he's
time
not falling
being.
into statistics,
And then
though, bro.
you got to take into account that let's say other races, like let's say white folks, most of them had a family foundation, so they didn't need to sell drugs because mommy or daddy will probably hold it. I'm not saying every one of them, but I'm saying a majority of them have a foundation.
Oh, nigga, but
where
majority of the
their family-
niggas
our
that be
family
selling
comes
drugs in
from
white
behind.
community be rich boys. These niggas already have good families, so what does that mean? They have good families that still sell drugs and still be strung up on drugs. They have the biggest problem when it comes to drugs.
Yeah, but you have
White
I'm talking
people.
about as far as
Exactly.
winning.
Like, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, they had the biggest problem when it comes to drugs. We're the ones now, we're starting to be that being a big problem in the community because niggas is sipping lean in this shit now. So now we becoming
Popping pills
addicts
and
and
bullshit.
popping pills and niggas is junkies now. You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
a white boy thing.
Now that's a big problem in our community too. Because
Exactly,
before
yeah.
it was a white boy problem. It wasn't our thing, my nigga. This is facts. I grew up a nigga. I didn't know nigga popping pills.
Yeah, that's not us.
Where they do that at?
That's not us.
I always knew that
never
was a
us.
suburban thing, my nigga. We knew that. Niggas,
Yeah,
because kids would steal their mother, father's
Crack was whack
medicine.
basically to us in our era and shit. Now this new era, because basically popping the pills and all that shit is in the same field. You understand
It
me?
is.
It's cool to them. You understand me? So, yeah, man.
Niggas is taking antidepressants without being depressed.
No, but they are depressed.
No, niggas ain't depressed, my
Niggas in the
nigga.
hood is depressed.
Yo,
Niggas
'cause
grow up
niggas
in
is
violent
lazy.
environments, though.
And because they started. They
Okay, so
actually
what you gonna
believe-
tell? Let me ask you a question.
They
'cause you
actually
gotta be able-
believe that they're really
See,
slaves.
This
That's
is what I
becoming-
want you
that's
to be
becoming
able
a
to do
trendy
for me,
thing,
though.
though.
You gotta
That
be able to
depression
come
shit.
across to the hood nigga that's gonna come out his door. He's gonna walk outside. He's already fuck what he wants to do because there's already 100 niggas outside, strapped up, everything. There's nowhere to go. What are you telling him? What's his choice? What are you telling him? It's easy for us to say, yo, make a choice. Keep it true.
But you just not say strapped up
what about
outside
him?
doing what?
No, I'm saying he's growing up in a community where it's already a certain way, and it's hard for him. It's not like it's just easy for him. He just got his mom.
You know
his
why it's
daddy
hard for
choosing
him?
this.
Because-
Shit fucked up. His moms might have made the wrong choice, so now he's paying for it. But because of that, he has to
He
make
could
hard
correct that.
decisions.
But his
wrong.
mom's bad choice doesn't
He can
have
correct
to
that
align
wrong,
with
bro.
his choices.
How?
He could correct that wrong by
He's coming from behind
doing the
already.
right thing.
How?
There's a lot of people that made it out. bro.
I'm not to say how, but I'm saying
You got the LeBron
do you
James
think it's
of the
that
world,
easy
man.
for
Nigga,
him as
moms
the
had him when
other
he was
kid that
14.
didn't have to go
I
through
think
that?
she made the wrong. You understand me? And like people would have told her she made the wrong choice at the time. You understand me? She had him when she was 14 years old, bro. You
All right.
understand me? So
Yeah.
you can't really say that shit.
My nigga, at the end of the day, bro, us as a community, we need to stop believing the BS that we've been told for the last however years. We've been told this nonsense that, you know, there's things holding us back. That's the biggest trick they ever pulled on black people in the last 50 years, was make you actually believe that 1, your vote don't matter, that 2, police will shoot you just because of the color of your skin, and 3, that you can't do things based off the color of your skin. These are all lies
That's
that we
not
fell
facts where
for.
I'm from. That police would just shoot you for anything.
It's not facts. It's not
facts
facts
where I'm
anywhere.
from. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was me. Like I said, the media plays tricks on people. When they were
And-
ready to play the Black Lives Matter trick, they played it.
I
Now
mean,
they-
where's Black Lives Matter in Chicago? You know, what programs are these people providing? What are they doing? You know what I mean? It's all lives matter. We can't just pick. We can't say it's because you're black, your life is more valuable than another color of skin, bro. You know what I'm saying? All lives matter, bro.
Hispanics getting killed.
Everybody,
Hispanics
life
getting
matters,
killed,
bro.
white
I don't.
getting
That
killed.
whole Black Lives Matter is BS, my nigga. This is all trickery. These motherfuckers ain't doing shit for y'all. You know what I mean? They never went to no community and caused change, my nigga. If anything, crime went up because they're race baiters. They want to talk about shit so they can fucking get a check and don't fucking distribute it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what are they doing for these communities? Are they creating a police system or a security system that rides around in that neighborhood and make sure niggas ain't wilding in the streets? Are they making sure they paying for officers to patrol after hours in the neighborhood to make sure that they're safe? Are they doing these things? What the fuck are they doing?
I feel
You know what I'm saying? Are they providing security for that community? Are they providing jobs? You know what I'm saying? Are they providing programs? Because this is what we want to do with my shit. You know what I mean? DAD, developing American dreams. At the end of the day, I want to help people be a homeowner. I want to help them be a business owner. At the same time, teach them trades. You know what I'm saying? Teach them trades. Teach them how to manage money and maintain money.
And how you intend to do that?
I mean, like I said, first what I'm gonna do, we're gonna start it off like in like Baltimore, because Baltimore's really bad. So we're gonna go over there. We're gonna buy houses. Like probably try to buy two. Basically, we're gonna create a whole new community. We're gonna create the Black Wall Street all over again. Just to simplify it, so people could get. But for a full understanding, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build these homes. We're gonna place people in these homes, and while their job is to maintain the property. To maintain the property value as well, because especially in Detroit, they're building new stadiums that's about to open up, so a lot of jobs going to be coming there, a lot of tourism, so there's going to be a lot of things going on, there's going to be a lot of activity, so the property value is going to go up. Their job is to maintain it. In the process of them living in that house, maintaining it, we're gonna pay for them to get in a trade school, whether it's plumbing, electrician, AC, if it's construction, whatever. We're going to provide them with a job. Then at the same time, we're going to help build their credit. So now in a year and a half, as they're building their credit, if their credit gets to a certain point, I'm going to sell that house to them. But they're already living there. So that's their incentive. If you want to keep this home, we're going to check on you in the next year and a half. We're going to check on you every 6 months to make sure that you have done all the requirements that we are looking for. So that way we can actually make you a homeowner. Because as black people, we don't have pride in ownership. Because a lot of us don't own shit. That's why you gotta hate fucking Section 8 and all that shit, because it doesn't incentivize you to want to get your own, because somebody's already paying for one for you. You know what I mean? So we need to have pride in ownership. So once people have pride in ownership and they have something to lose, they ain't gonna destroy it. Why you think when you go to the projects it's dirty, pissy and all that? Because that's not theirs. You know what I mean? They know that some government is paying for it, so they don't give a fuck about it. But let them motherfuckers have to pay $3,000 rent in that motherfucker. You think there'll be a paint chip on the railing? Niggas ain't gonna hit. Nigga, I'm paying $3,000 for this motherfucker. You got a chip paint on it? Oh no. Somebody better come fix this shit. But if you're in a project, you're not paying for nothing. You don't give a fuck. You're just gonna walk over the piss in the elevator and act like it's nothing.
That's a fact. You ever heard about that group called ADOS?
The beggars, those are the beggars. Those are the people that feel like they're
American descendants of slavery. Of slaves. Or some shit.
Well, to me, they're just beggars. You know what I mean? They're just black people that think that they're entitled to something. They're not entitled to anything, because there's no slaves alive today that was in slavery that we should be giving any money to. They always want to talk about the Germans, but there's Germans that's still alive till this day from Nazi Germany. So that it makes sense to get people that was actually in that thing to get it. But how people that we haven't had slavery in over damn near 300 years. So who the fuck are we going to claim? How do you even know? First of all, 5% of white Americans own slaves. And then there was 4,000 black slave owners. So are we going to go after the black families as well that had slaves? Or are we just going to go after the white people? We're just going to ignore what blacks did and just be like, oh, look, the white people, let's just go after them because you feel like it's their country. No, let's be fair.
So, question. Let me ask you this question. So, who have you been working with so far to get your mission across?
I mean, I'm working with Isaiah Washington. You know what I'm saying? That's like my big bro, my mentor.
Actor.
Yeah, the actor.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he took a liking to me for before I even blew to this level. Like, he took a liking to me and he supported me.
I fucks with you. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I mean?
That's love. I hope you register to vote Republican.
I'm gonna fuck with that.
Yeah, I hope you register to vote Republican, man. That's the most important thing, is that we vote, man, and we show that our votes matter. It's so crazy thing.
Me and my big bro and shit. And I mean, shout out to VG and shit. And I mean, we always looked at ourselves as Republicans because we always felt like
y'all are conservatives.
The Democrats, right? Like the Democrats always preached. You understand me? Like, they don't preach progress.
But black people by nature, we're conservatives.
Yeah.
You know, we love our family, we love God, and we want less government, nigga. That's what it is about being Republican. We don't want no government. You know what I'm saying, bro? I got a fucking anarchy tattoo on my arm, bro. That's anti-government. The less government, the better for me. I don't want nobody regulating if I'm smoking my weed. You know what I mean? I don't want motherfuckers in my life for every little thing.
That's what the Democrats created.
But that's what they want, because that's a form of control. That's why when women think that, the government is giving them something when they put them on Section 8 or food stamps or in that shit, guess what? Your daddy can't be in that house. Because if you have a guy living in that crib, when they pop up in that motherfucker, you will lose that benefit. So them niggas is basically telling you, listen, the only way is if you're the head of the household.
There's a broken family.
And there's no father around.
It has to be a broken family.
80% of niggas in jail come from fatherless homes. So think about that. If we got more fathers in the household, right, there'll be less niggas in jail because they'll have some discipline. Because by nature, men don't respect women when they get older. By nature. Your mama, what she has to say means nothing. Y'all know that. Y'all are men with moms. Y'all know y'all don't listen to your mother after a while. You was doing your own thing. You know why? It's natural instinct. You're a man. She's a woman. You can't help that. But as a father, somebody that you can look up to that teaches you not to be like this and discipline you. Because when we grew up, what was parents used to say? What they used to say? with your mother when you used to get in trouble. Don't let me call your dad.
Exactly. Yeah,
but now imagine you don't have nobody to call. So now that nigga's not even listening to mommy because there's nobody to discipline him. And when you have no discipline, you have chaos.
No doubt.
And you got Chicago, and you got St. Louis, and you got New York. You got all these shit going on in these areas. Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Fact, man. I know. Good looking out for coming today, man. I don't want to cut you short, but I know you got
fucking
more interviews to do, more stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I'm shout out for the MAGA hat. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, most definitely, man. You gotta be wearing it. Yo, I only caught you wearing it one time.
You know I fuck with you. You know I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I just had to make sure we play devil's advocate.
We all gotta make America great again, man. And we all gotta.
Why wouldn't we want that though? Think about that, bro. Why wouldn't you want to live in the best country ever? Does it matter if it's better for racist people too? I don't give a fuck if it's better for racist people.
We got a chance.
As long as it's better for us.
We got a chance.
Just stay out of our way. I don't give a fuck if you're racist. Just stay out of our way, and we ain't got no problem. We'll stay out your way. You stay out of our way. Let us do our thing. Don't do nothing to stop us from becoming what we need to be in our life. And I'm fine, and that's all.
Listen, I think a lot of people, black people, ignore all the good Trump did, and and
still doing.
When you seen a lot of the blacks in the Obama's office, it was for photo op. When you see the black people,
but think about this, right?
But when you see the black people with Trump,
they really want to be there.
Really making an impact. When people down Jim Brown, Jim Brown.
Do you know he freed Jack Johnson? You know who Jack Johnson was? That was our first real celebrity black boxer hero.
Exactly.
When they gave Obama an opportunity to pardon him, Obama didn't.
He didn't.
Donald Trump's first week in office, he pardoned him. And presidents usually pardon people when they about to leave office.
He's a big boxing fan too.
You understand? He pardoned Jack Johnson, the guy that had the white rifle when it was illegal. You know what I'm saying? This man pardoned that man.
I watch a lot of old Tyson fights.
No, Trump was right there, bro. But think about this. Painting the vision of Trump that I feel like
I'm gonna ask y'all a question before we
just live by.
Trump on the second Method Man album, bro.
Yeah,
I mean hip hop fucked with Trump.
Before we leave, I think this is very important, and I need people to understand this real quick, right? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Who cares about you more? The person that keeps feeding you all the time, and just every time that you guys they come and they give it to you, or the person that teaches you how to feed yourself?
The person that teaches you how to feed yourself.
Okay, so if somebody is teaching you not to need them, that's who cares about you.
Because people the reason why feeding you is making you become a neighbor,
and then they want to control you.
Exactly.
You see, Donald Trump wants to give us independent.
The businessman.
That's it. Be independent, bro. You don't even need, that's when you know somebody cares about you. And overall, guess what? He got 8% of the black vote last election. So he doesn't need black people's vote to become a president. That's been proven already. So he doesn't have to do shit for us because we didn't give him no vote. You know what I mean? Republicans not obligated to give black people anything because y'all don't vote.
And we got to put it out there. Donald Trump never said anything bad about the Haitians.
That's a fact. It never happened. But
he never said that.
But of course, people are going to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they want.
They got everything else on motherfucking
let me say this
except
real quick.
for
This is very important. You got to look at this. If this nigga does not need our vote and he's still helping us, that should tell you something about his character. You know what I'm saying? Because the Democrats is obligated to do for blacks. Y'all been giving me y'all votes for the last 50 years. Where's your benefits from that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why not give a Republican a chance?
Obama did more for LBGTQ, whatever the name of that shit is, more for black people, man.
Yeah,
and the only thing Obama stood for was a symbolism. You understand me?
And it was important. I think that was very
important. That's important. So we're not gonna wipe that out.
To me, I don't care. I'm happy that he became president.
So when you said you voted for him,
I did.
You didn't vote for him because you knew he was gonna make a change. You voted for him because of symbolism.
Because of the mindset.
Like if you had a kid around it, it's like 8 years.
It had to happen
it's
in
like
my
a kid that was 8 years old
black
with this 8 year stretch. They ain't know nothing but a black president. So that gave them hope that they could be that in the future.
There you go.
That's all that we care about.
Different type of
but he ain't do nothing for us.
But yo, anyway, man, good looking for coming out, man.
You're a legend, bro.
My boy Kingface,
being
man.
A legend, fam.
I literally see you come up, man, from doing what you do to who you are now, man. I'm proud of you, man.
I appreciate that,
You know I fuck with you, but I have to make sure I play devil's advocate.
Nah, most definitely, man. You know we gotta talk, man. We gotta let the
frame
people see.
Across to you so they can hear exactly where you come from.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you already know what it is, man. GodzOfTheCityTv Podcast, man. GodzCity Podcast, man. With my
Flight
boy
School Pre.
Chaos So Frosty and my boy
Kingface, man. Make sure y'all follow me on the gram, man. Kingface _F1, man. We out of here, man. Gods of the City, you heard?
Yes, sir.